Hello, good afternoon, everybody. This is Danny Shea, Bathrobe Tarot. In the afternoon, it's like 5 o'clock and I'm reading. I'm like, oof. I tried to get to something yesterday. It was just so funky. Monday, I think. I don't know, did I even post something? I think I was funky. It was just, the weight's been kind of heavy on me, so not today. What changed? I won the lotto. I did not. What's changed? Well, we had Trump going off. I'm not answering your question. I'm leaving. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So crazy. So crazy. The guy's unraveling, I think, right? Okay. Let's focus a little bit and get centered, and let's just pull a card to start the reading. And what I'm going to be reading on today, I'm going to be reading on the Supreme Court. They heard arguments today about Trump's tax returns, and I just glanced at my news feed and I saw the Democratic lawyer wasn't prepared, and then I saw the immunity thing that the Republican guy said. I'm like, oh my God, it's just spinning it. So I'm going to ask the cards. But let's just do a general real quick. General, what do we need to know right now? Ah, yeah, as we let go of the day, what do we need to know right now? Wishing well. I think it's really, really important to keep our dreams alive, especially with what we have going on. We're being locked inside or whatever. Some people are, some people aren't. But there's gold in that wishing well. There's gold in there. And then there's illusion, delusion too. So you've got to be rooted in your wishes, and you need to allow your wishes to manifest, but you really have to be clear on what you want as a wish. Now, whether you get it or not, 100% may or may not come true. But if you don't know what you want, you're never going to get it. If you never ask for it, you're never going to get it. So while we're in this hunkered down, sequestered state, we need to make sure our intentions are really good. What do we want? Do we just want to bitch about the Republicans or the Democrats or whoever and not do anything? No, we need to have a plan. We need to write down what our wishes are, and then we can start implementing those wishes. Okay, let's talk about, I want to use a different deck. This is my fountain deck. It's got a little harsher truth to it. Trump's taxes and Supreme Court. How did that go? And it depends on who I'm thinking about. How did it go for the Republicans? How did it go for the Democrats? How did it go with the justices? That's what I want to know. As a collective group, you know, the liberals and the conservative judges. And wouldn't it be great if they were just judges? They're just judges. Just looking at the facts. Just the facts, ma'am. What did Scotus think about releasing the taxes? What is going on with Scotus and releasing the taxes? The Hermit. Well, they're searching for the truth. Ooh, loss. And it's not loss for any one particular party, right? I think what I'm getting here, and we're going to see more, because I said, what did Scotus think of this? You're thinking the country's kind of lost. Why? What's going on here? Why is this even coming up? At the base of the reading, battles. In the past, Two of Swords, blind decisions emotional that you just don't know what to do. What's the right thing? At the top of the reading, overshadowing all, Judgment. And in the immediate near future, Seven of Coins, tending to the business at hand. So we're going to pull some more on this. But let me just talk about this real quick, because so they're searching for the truth. They see the loss. They see how it's hurting the country. Both sides, conservatives and liberals, see that this is hurting the country. And there's going to be fighting between Scotus on this. Probably between the liberals and the conservatives. Blind justice, blind choice. But it's going to be okay, because they're going to realize, judgment overshadows all of this. So they're going to be called to bring, I think, justice. This card to me kind of reminds me of justice, blind justice. There's no scales. There's two swords. But anyway, I still think that it's all about finding the right thing. But then you have, the Seven of Coins, where people are manipulating the money thing, coins money. They're turning it, they're manipulating it. So is there a money thing that has to do with what they're deciding with Trump's tax returns? Well, clearly there is, right? But I think they're trying to figure out what's the right way to do this. So there's some disagreement, and they're searching for the way. Let's keep pulling. The Emperor. Why did I hit on Kavanaugh and Gorsuch just then? Why wouldn't it be Justice Roberts that I flashed on? So, you've got the Star. So whatever this is, it's being overshadowed by that. Ooh, hopes and fears. Uh-oh. Tower. So, as I kick all this over a little bit, the Tower in the hopes and fears. Let's see who that Tower moment is, because Scotus, do they have hopes and fears? One would like to think that when you get to that position, that you don't have to worry about politics. I don't think it's true, but one would hope. The Star of Hope. The outcome? Boom! Justice. So, let's look at the base. Page of Swords. the Fool, Page of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So with what's going on that we don't really see, well, we don't really see a lot what's going on with the Supreme Court. What I'm getting with these two cards, the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands, is the attorneys and how they seem kind of naive, and not naive, but just naive. Trying to think of another word. Immature. Wielding their power. And so, as I said, the Democratic attorney, the headline said, wasn't prepared. Sucky, whatever his name is, he's going, well, the president should be immune from when he's in office, which is like temporary immunity. I'm like, what? And then Trump thinks he said something, compared himself to Nixon or something. I'm just like, my head's about ready to explode. And then you got the Fool. So they're acting like fools. And you got the Four of Cups, which is lost. They're not looking at the right stuff, these attorneys. But we're talking about the Supreme Court. And even though they're feeling lost, I think they're going to look into what's in that cup. All right. I want to pull on this Tower moment. Who is that Tower moment for? Who is the Tower moment for? Talk to me about the Tower moment. And hopes and fears, Trump's taxes, and Scotus. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Strength. Okay, I had to think on this for a while. I had to push pause. Because I'm going, is this Trump? And so, my mind was kind of going that way, and it's not. It's the Supreme Court, because that's who we were talking about. They're going to be presenting in their communications, they're going to be presenting ideas that are coming out with the Page of Cups. And there's other news that's going to be presented on the other side as well. And it's going to be, they're going to come together because of the strength, and it's going to be balanced. So the strength of the Supreme Court is going to bring justice. There is judgment. The Tower moment is when they come together. And what I was just thinking, I got a hit when I said that with John Roberts. Is he the one that stops this Tower moment and brings people back to talking again and gives the Supreme Court its strength? Either way, whatever that Tower moment is, look at those two cards. Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right. I'm going to clean up this mess and hit pause. Okay. My guide slapped me across the back of the head in a very loving way when I said, I got to clean up this mess. They go, how dare you call these cards a mess? A little more respect, please. Okay, sorry. All right. So the question I want to ask is, for me is, how do I get by day to day doing this? Being kind of locked down, not feeling like, I can go anywhere. People not wearing masks and getting shot over not wearing masks. Whatever happened to, can't you have a sign that says in a restaurant or a grocery store, no shoes, no shirt, no mask, no service? I mean, do people shoot people for walking into a store with no shirt on? I don't know. IKEA, you can do a lot worse. Oops, did I say that out loud? Okay, how do we get by? How do we get by with just this? Oh, wow. Awesome. This is my mystical shaman oracle. Smoky mirror reversed. To me, this is saying that it's not really clear where we are. It's clear. You look in the mirror and you listen to one thing, you listen to another thing. You never really know what the truth is according to the news feeds. We have to trust ourselves. We have to meditate, get into our space, listen to our guides. And that takes practice. You can't just go, okay, guides, talk. Sometimes your chatter is louder than spirit. And so you got to calm your own chatter down to listen. And you got to practice. Magic in the wishing well. I love how this stuff just comes back together again. So it's important to think that we can create magic, but you still have to put in the work. You can create it. Didn't we lose Sigfield Roy, one of those guys? You don't think that they just got up on stage without practicing and without putting in the work. They had that down to create magic. And so we can create magic if we put the work in, if we get quiet, listen to our guides, listen to what they say, and when we have an intention that we can go forward with and add a little passion and fire to it, our wishes are going to come true. We can create magic. So, as we sit in our houses, be appreciative that we have houses, and just create what we want to create. Write it down, put it down. Let's put it out into the universe. And when somebody confronts us, we don't have to get angry with them, but we don't have to just say, okay. I love those 2 women reporters that stood up to the President of the United States. He's such a... Let's create magic. My wish is that we have somebody better. And that's not hard to do. All right, you guys, thank you very much. Oh my gosh, this was supposed to be a short reading. I appreciate you all hanging with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you like this, hit like, share, comment. I like comments. They're great. They're great. Okay. Be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. And I hope you all are staying safe. Thank you. This reading's closed.